This is actually Baby Kush, who is a crocodile monitor, the second largest lizard on the planet, second only to the Komodo dragon. Today, I'm gonna be working with him, and I gotta be honest with you, I always say he's the most dangerous animal here at the Reptarium, but it's important for us to tame him out. So I'm gonna do another training technique. First thing I'm gonna do, I've gotta have safety, guys. This thing bites me, and I tell you what, I'm going to the hospital with lots of stitches and maybe even some surgery. Once I get him out on the ground, I'm gonna actually see if I can feed him this time, so he can start to associate being out with actually feeding. Then I actually put some nice morsels of fish, one of his favorite food, in this Kong ball. Now he can't get hurt by this Kong ball, so I'm gonna let him try to actually see if he can get to the fish with some enrichment for him. It's gonna be amazing. What do you say we get in with him? Fingers crossed, everything's gonna go well. First step is getting him out, which is always a little tricky. I'm gonna go in kind of slow. He sees the glove, so he knows I'm probably gonna go in after him. I'm just gonna kind of, it's okay, Baby Kush, it's okay, we're okay. Nope, we're all right. Come here, baby. Come here, come here, come here. You're okay, you're okay, you're okay. You're all right, you're all right. Yeah, think. Oh, no, not my arm. Okay. Whoa. Okay. No. No. Okay, just think. Use your head. You see, he tried to bite me a few times. He's still a little bit crazy. I'm gonna try to build his trust for a minute. It's okay, Baby Kush. He's not as reactive, but he's still a little crazy. But the idea is, if I can get him on the ground, I'm gonna let him run for a minute. Now, what I'm gonna do is chase him down and see if I can get him to actually eat. Now, if I can get him to eat, that'll start saying like, hey, I'm outside and I get a reward. Baby Kush, here. Baby Kush, here. There you go, Baby Kush. See, that is great. Now he's actually gonna say, all right, I'm getting rewarded for being out. But I don't want him to get behind anything, so I have to be a little bit careful here.
She lives in the water.
No, she doesn't live in the little black soap. How about you just shut up? This is your first time brushing salt. You don't even know what you're doing.
I watched over there last time.
Yeah, you watched. Just like you're gonna do today.
By the way, I took your toothbrush out of your
Get
truck.
salt out.
Oh yeah, now you want me to get her out. You can watch. Come here, Salt.
Is that French grip?
Obviously, Mike here does not handle salt too often, but that's okay. She likes it when we do the eyeballs. Why, you thought she was gonna be bad? She loves it. No. I'm getting her eardrum right now. Ooh, look at that, her leg's going. Yeah, get her leg going. Get her leg.
You're good. I got her. I'm pursuing the leg.
Alright, so we gotta brush her teeth.
They want this.
Look at how large her nostril is open. Okay. You're not even holding her face. Are you ready? We're gonna do her teeth.
Do what you... Oh look! She's like a dentist.
That was so fast. Okay. Let's put her down on the ground. Close to the thumbnail.
Becky, Mikey, and Jazzy J. I'm a professional.
Mike is a freaking...
Look, I'm a gangster.
Oh, I can feel how strong she's trying to open up her jaws.
Alligators have no pressure opening their jaw.
This is actually very true.
But they have
if you can get their mouth
pressure.
closed, that is very true. Misty Mike here is a savage.
No, this is Cranky
Mikey.
We're playing with the gators. This is Cranky Mikey. See, look, he's not getting all the dirt off her that Jay got all over her.
Okay.
And I think we're good.
Say bye, Salty. Bye-bye.
Oh, look at him scale that wall. Back on the ground. Here you go, baby. Here you go, Baby Kush. Here. Use your brain. We're gonna reset a little bit, get him out because he's still in flight mode right now. So we need to get him to start thinking with his brain. Real soft, real gentle. Just walk. Don't run. So if we can get him to calm down, maybe we do it. This is definitely a little bit more difficult than I expected. Here you go, Baby Kush. You like the food? Come on, Baby Kush. There you go. There you go. Now he's starting to calm down a little bit. He's taking food. If we can just get him two more pieces of food, then we can actually give him the Kong and see if we can get him preoccupied by that. He's starting to use his brain, starting to not freak out. But I tell you, this guy is definitely a very reactive lizard. Sometimes you can get croc monitors that get really docile, and sometimes it's a pain. This guy is definitely taking some time, but I know we can get there. Come on, you want another piece? There you go. See, he's starting to slow down. He's starting to think his way through it. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna give him the ball and see if he can smell that fish right there and just see if he can do something about it. Come on. Boy, he is so untrusting. This is definitely a challenge. Come on, buddy. While Baby Kush is out, Mike has got an opportunity to clean his cage up while we're messing with Baby Kush. So he's doing the real work. I'm having the real fun. For all my U.S. mamas out there, happy Mother's Day. And as a matter of fact, you may know there's a movement that's sweeping the reptile world, and it's called Reptile Army. And today we actually launched our Mother's Day version. So we have a handful of Mother's Day designs that you can check out. Go to reptilearmy.com. Buy yourself a cool Mother's Day gift, or if you have a mama that likes reptiles, frogs, lizards, whatever the case is, buy her one. That's right. You can go to reptilearmy.com. You can see the Mother's Day drop, as well as we're going to drop some more stuff next week. So stay on it, guys. Get a part of the movement. Make sure you're out there and be our soldiers and tell people how amazing reptiles are. ReptileArmy.com. You know, I always tell you guys that we take the water out before snakes actually lay. That's typically with clubrids. I don't do that with pythons, but this is a perfect example. This is actually a pinstripe female. She's about to lay the rest of her clutch, but guess what? She laid one egg in the water. It stinks like crazy. Once they get in the water, the embryo drowns. I mean, these are permeable actual shells, right? They're not like chicken eggs. They have a really soft, leathery membrane, right? And it just absorbs water. And you can see right there on the top, the network of veins and where that baby was. Unfortunately, this egg is no good. That gives you an idea why we take the water out of females, is because they actually will do this. Again, this is probably the first time I've ever seen a ball python do it, but nevertheless, it's food for thought. Egg time! And that's right, we've got some eggs brewing here today. Look at that. Ooh, doggy. We've got, oh, look at this little tiny egg right here. What is up with that? If that hatches out, that's going to be the world's smallest corn snake ever. A mama's an egg. But first, we have to set up some egg boxes. So, let's just roll a time lapse. And back to this girl. Again, this is actually a het snow corn snake. So it's basically just a normal looking corn snake that is het for snow. And it's just bred to a snow corn snake. So it's just going to produce a bunch of snows and albinos and anthristics, all het for snow. Just a really pretty normal corn snake, right? So we'll get her all cleaned up, get her some fresh water, get that shed out of there, all that type of stuff. And then we'll pull this clutch. And like I said, it's really interesting. This egg's loose, so I'll go ahead and do this. And we do the same thing with these as we do with pythons. We candle them when there's loose eggs. But very, very interesting about that little tiny egg right there. No idea what's going to happen there. I mean, literally, think about the size of the snake that would be in that compared to being in that. And corn snakes already hatch out kind of small, right? So this is going to be the dinkiest little snake in the world. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 eggs if you include the little dinky one. So basically 9 1/4 eggs if you get that. So we have one more clutch to pull. I am always excited when an Abbott's Okatee corn snake lays eggs. This is just a really, line bred, beautiful type of snake that is actually an Okatee corn snake, which is a locality that is probably considered like the prettiest of the normal corn snakes, that is. And this is a beautiful girl for sure. And you can just see the heavy band. She's actually starting to go kind of a little bit opaque. So she's much more beautiful after. We'll get her cleaned up. We'll get some water in with her, all that type of stuff. Again, we always leave the sheds in there to know that they're ready to lay. We take the waters out a day or two before, because if you don't, oftentimes the snakes will lay their eggs in the water, yada, yada, yada. You've heard it before. But look at this beautiful clutch of eggs right here. Whoo, doggy. I tell you what, that is a beautiful clutch of eggs. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 eggs. And I always say 13 to 17 eggs is the perfect clutch for a corn snake, because the eggs are big enough to where the babies hatch out big and thrive, but not too few to where there's actually not that many babies, right? If you get over 17 eggs, oftentimes the snakes hatch really small and sometimes don't eat really well. So this is the perfect clutch right here, and that's a beautiful snake. So the animal lover in me wants to do anything I can do to get him to know, listen, I'm not a bad guy. I want to do anything I can do to make you love me. And it's really difficult because I know it's just taking time, and we're trying to break those barriers down. Thankfully, him eating out is one more step. Although he hasn't been crushing it, he's at least getting a little bit more comfortable. It's a slow process, guys. This could take us another year. I promise you, I'm going to get this guy super tame, but it's going to take time, and that's just the way it goes. So his training session was kind of success in the sense that he ate outside, but not a success because I couldn't calm him down enough to use his brain to want to actually go after the Kong ball. So let's see if we can keep working with him and see if we can get to a point where he calms down and A lot of work, guys, a lot of work, I tell you. I keep on rewarding him, right? I keep on throwing food at him as a reward, like, hey, it's okay to be out. You don't need to be stressed when you're out of your enclosure, because that's basically what it is. He gets out of his enclosure and he's stressed out, right? Because that's his home and he feels comfortable in there. Out in the open, he doesn't. So we need to get him comfortable out of the enclosure in order to make him an amazing animal. So I'm using every trick in the book that I know, guys. I'm trying. You guys have sent me all kinds of stuff, been unboxing for days, but I'm gonna only unbox one of these on the vlog today. I'll unbox the rest on the vlog maybe in the next couple days, but I think I'm gonna do this one just because I like the actual packaging here. This is actually, I don't even know what it is. It's from spreadshirt.com or something like that. So let's go ahead and see what's in here. There's a box inside of a bag. And then what do we have inside this box here? Let's see, it says, "Who doggy?" Look at this clutch. So let's see what it actually, if that's what it actually says. Oh my God, that is absolutely dope. Take a look at that. Who doggy? Look at that clutch. And on the back it says Brian Barczyk YouTube quote. So I absolutely love that. And let me open up this card really quick to see who it's from. Let's see, it says, "Hi Brian, my name is Jasmine. I'm from Maine. I'd love to know when you guys will be making more snake shed jewelry. My favorite snake is Perdita. We're making more. There'll be some on the website at some point. I'm not exactly sure when. You can buy them here at the Reptilian gift shop, but we're going to definitely put them out online. I'll be sending a letter soon. I also love the Lavender Snow Cal Kings." So thank you, Jasmine, for this awesome shirt.
Come on, bud. It's okay.
You can see, I'm just literally holding him right now. I'm not squeezing him at all. I'm not doing anything. That's the progress that you make as he's starting to build a little bit of trust. And I'm going to let him just kind of crawl into the cage on his own. Just like that. Not terrible. I mean, I was a little bummed that the Kong ball didn't work. A little bummed that we didn't have a little bit better interaction with him. But again, work in progress, guys. So that is one awesome lizard. I tell you what, Baby Kush is definitely energy, but I'm gonna get him there, I promise. If you guys did enjoy this video, here's a playlist of me holding a bunch of big animals you may like. On this side, you can do me a favor and subscribe to this channel, will you please? Have an absolutely wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you tomorrow.